Slazzles here. And today we are going to be talking about how to stop comparing. Let me tell you, comparing yourself to others sucks, okay? I'm gonna be doing a little get ready with me. I feel like last time a lot of you liked how I did that, so I was like, let's just do it again. Sit down on my floor here with you, chat about how to not compare anymore.
Comparing will get the best of you, it really will, and it never does anything beneficial for your mental health, and I can't think of what else I was gonna say.
Let's go ahead and hop right into this video. The first thing that I'm going to let you guys in on, this little secret that makes not comparing real easy, and that is to unfollow people on social media. How do I do that? Maybe you're thinking, how do I do that? Maybe you know how to do that. But this is something I found really simple. The easiest way to get other people that you find yourself comparing yourself to or finding yourself frequently on their profiles on social media and comparing your body, your looks, your lifestyles, your everything to, unfollow them. It's literally so simple. It makes your life easier. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I know it's so simple to follow all the influencers because you want to stay up to date on them. You want to stay up to date on your favorite people. You want to stay up to date on life itself because it's a wild ride right now. If you find it hard to stop looking at them and comparing it to your life, unfollow them. You don't have to see it on your feed anymore. You don't have to have what they have and all that stuff and have it negatively impact you every single day because you see it on social media. You don't need that. You don't need that, girlfriend. You don't need that. Once you take that first step into unfollowing all these people that you look at constantly and like,
I wish I had that. I wish I had that from them. I wish I had this from them. I wish I was like this because they're like that.
like once you get rid of it, incredible. The first tip that I give you is literally unfollow people on social media. Hit that unfollow button, baby. You deserve it. You don't need it in your life. You don't need them in your life if they are bringing negative vibes into your mindset. You don't need it. You really don't. The next thing that we're going to talk about that is partially part of the first tip, but this tip is literally to get the mindset that social media is not real. It's not real. Literally, I swear, I say this all the time on the podcast. I say this all the time on our podcast story. I say this and preach it. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, I swear it's a highlight reel. Like all that shit is just a highlight reel of everybody's day-to-day life. It's not the actual day-to-day. It's just the highlights. It's the good. And sometimes they put the bad. Sometimes people put the bad if you follow the right people. But most of it is just the good. So once you get into the mindset that social media really isn't real, nothing portrayed is completely 100% real, you stop comparing yourself to it. You do. You stop comparing yourself to the people on it because it's the realization that nobody has a picture perfect, beautiful, blue ass water life. Nobody has that. It may seem like it, but they don't. To help with that too is to literally start following people and accounts that uplift you and put you in a good headspace and mindset. And that's the third tip, is to follow people that put yourself in a good headspace and mindset and positive energy, because girl, sister, we don't need the negativity. We don't want to compare anymore. We don't want to do that. We're gonna go and start following people that actually bring goodness into our life where we're not comparing, and they're uplifting us and they're making you feel incredible. In the description below, I will leave a few Instagram profiles that I really enjoy. One, of course, is my own, our podcast, Caitlin and I's podcast, Instagram. We always put out positive energy. We always try to create a community where everyone feels welcome, and we really do try to be our most authentic self, although we are figuring things out for ourselves and things change day to day, but we really are trying to put out there authentic content and show you the realness and rawness of what life is like as a 20-something especially. Be sure to hit us up too. I promise it'll be worth your time. The next tip that we're moving to is going to be one that isn't as simple as the rest, and this is my biggest advice. This is something that I actually just started, as most of you know, and this is to start a self-love journey. And it's going to be a little tough in the beginning. It's going to be a little confusing, but I did put out a video on a few tips that will help you start and get along the way of it. I'm literally on my last day of completing a 21-day challenge to start and embark on this self-love journey. At first, I was doing daily affirmations, a body movement of any sort a day, and reading a book every day as a way to kind of cope with my mental health and cope with my anxiety. And I found out along the way that most of the issues that I was having and most of the reasons why I was thinking so negatively directly dealt with the fact that I didn't love who I was. I wasn't embracing the person and body I was in, and I was feeling trapped. So a lot of that did, like me learning about seeing myself in the mirror as a beautiful human being, as an incredible person, and really learning how to love my own self really does just, as a whole, make yourself learn to not compare yourself anymore, because you learn to just enjoy the person you are. So my biggest takeaway, if you take away anything from this video, is to start that self-love journey. I can't even tell you, and I know it may seem like, okay, you did this in 21 days, you're completely fine now, you totally love yourself. Like, no, it's a long process, and it's going to be a lifetime process. You're gonna have your good and bad days, but you gotta start somewhere. And once you start with yourself, only the best things can happen to you. Start that self-love journey, baby. Start that self-love journey. Let's go ahead and get into the last tip of this video, which again, another one I highly recommend. And since I've been doing that comparing, girl, it stops. That shit stops. So this last tip is one I preach this, I scream it to the world, I tell everybody. The easiest thing about this tip is all you either need is a mirror or a phone. Either one works. You can use either. Start either talking to yourself in the mirror or grabbing your phone or grabbing a camera and talking into that as well. Anytime you're feeling down, or even times when you're feeling uplifted, go and stand in front of your mirror. Go grab your phone, turn on the camera, and just start talking to yourself, giving yourself either words of affirmation, pep talks, hype up sessions, which I love to do. I love to just talk to myself in the mirror and hype myself up. I mean, literally anything. And if you need guidance on what to say into the mirror, I am going to be making a daily affirmation video, and also on my Instagram, every week I will be posting 3 different words of affirmation that you can start using, and it'll be really helpful along a self-love journey that you start to, and also will help you learn how to not compare. But yeah, on my Instagram I have just uplifting posts, and I'm going to be starting to implement weekly words of affirmation that I'll be using myself as well, and that you all will have access to. So be sure to follow me on Instagram to get to that. If you need additional help, let me know. A video will be coming out, so then you will learn more about what to say in front of the mirror, how to talk in front of your mirror, and different ways that I hype myself up, okay? Because you got to. I will be doing that, but that is my last tip, is to just talk to yourself into the mirror. Talk to yourself into the mirror? Is that correct? I don't know. But talk in front of a mirror, or pull your phone out. If you're having a literal mental breakdown and you're angry at your body and you're feeling down about how you look and you want to compare yourself to anybody out there, pull your phone out. Talk to yourself about it. Learn why, learn the reasons, and then go through the self-love routine. Go through everything that you learned on this video. Everything to take away from this video is to, 1, unfollow people on social media that you compare yourself to. Follow accounts that uplift you. Learn, get that mindset that social media is not real. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Nothing's real. It's a highlight reel. Embark on a self-love journey. And if you need additional help, you know there's a video out on my channel to help you get there, help you get started. So go and use that when you want to start your self-love journey. Lastly, the last tip we just went over is to start talking to yourself more. Learn about yourself. The more you talk to yourself, the more you learn, I swear. All right, my loves, that is all for today, and be on the lookout for the next upcoming videos. Of course, you know that daily affirmation video is coming out. It's coming out, okay? We're gonna learn a lot on how to start loving ourselves, and I'm excited to take you on this journey with me because we're both going through it. So stay with me, be a part of it. And remember that you are an incredible human being that also deserves to not only love, but to love yourself as well. I will see you next time. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, comment down below, turn on the post notifications, and all right, love you.